I think it's time to kick off some deer content. All right, guys, so it is time to kick off the 2022-2023 deer season content. And we're going to start this one off with a banger. So we haven't done any real good videos for you guys here recently. And I know we've been really focusing on the podcast, getting that back to the standard that you guys had come to expect. And now it's time to focus on YouTube. One of the ways we're doing that is we're actually going to feature some people who have self-filmed deer kills and have knowledge in the Patreon group who want to share it with you guys. And today, we're going to kick that off with Brett Mashburn and his first self-filmed doe. Now, Brett used his phone and a basic camera holder on his from the saddle position, which is really, really conducive to self-filming. He got a sweet Alabama doe. This is his first video. Show him some love in the comments. Brett, I appreciate you sending us this video to be used for the channel. I have a feeling you guys are going to see him more as this season plays out. So I hope you enjoy.
What's going on? So I didn't have a intro or a backstory to the spot I was hunting. So to fill y'all in, last weekend when I was up here hunting, I decided to make a pretty bold move and go around a bunch of stuff to try to get into a backside of a bedding area about a mile from the truck, the way I had to walk. And in the process, about I guess close to 3/4 or in between half and 3/4 of a mile, I jumped 2 bucks right on this transition line. And I marked it, and I thought about going in there hunting. I was like, nah, I'm committed to going where I'm going. The wind feels pretty good, so I kept going. Went around, and there's a cut through in the road, and I ran 4 more deer out of that spot. I'd say 100 yards or so down from the other ones, and there were some really big red oaks, what looked to be southern red oaks, and they were dropping, and it was just tealed up underneath them. Like, you could see fresh dirt everywhere, and leaves like they were like sticking straight up and just, you know, turned. They're not flat and just flattened on the ground like you usually see. I went in there and kind of eased around with my green headlamp, picked out a tree, and I was supposed to have some type of western wind, and wouldn't you know it, I had everything but a west wind. And I was right on the edge of a thicket that was like a lower elevation that I figured a deer would come through. It's basically an SMZ. One side of it's like a cutover, and the other side of it's like a planted pines that when you're standing up under them you can see, which you can see in the video. So I predicted they were coming out of the cutover, and I set up accordingly, but I had a doe come in that thick lower elevation, or I'm guessing it's a doe, a deer, and it blew, and I was like, well, crap. So I just stayed seated, and it didn't seem like very long after that, I heard something and just happened to look over my shoulder, and boom, right there, like 17 yards, there was 2 does.
somewhere high enough it should be a double long shot. I'm thinking it was just got down. I'm gonna show you what these deer are feeding on, like a feed tree, and what it looks like up under. And this was this is a red oak. As you can see, it's to the dirt. There's the red oak right there. It's hard to tell, but there's more dirt than there's leaves down here. And there's just piles of acorns. See, you got the gaps. It's real shallow. Acorns. But this is basically what it's looking like underneath the feed tree. And you still hear an acorn drop. So, here's the shot site. I shot the deer right here. This is my arrow. Looks good and bloody. This thing is stuck in the ground pretty good. Shot it with an iron wheel, 150 grain. Yeah, I was pretty excited. I told myself I would only shoot a doe this morning if I could get it 100% on film. And this is actually the first deer I've ever self-filmed. So it's pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Now I got to go back and get my tree, get all my stuff down, see if y'all can see it. Kind of see my book bag right there. My setup. Also, this is my setup. I'm using the Timber Ninjas with the built-in aider. That aider will slide up into the tube. For a second, I just went 3 sticks high because for one, it had that limb and all the cover in here. So that's basically my setup. And I had an open lane back this way that goes to a thicket. And then that big red oak and that water oak. And deer are all in here feeding. There's feed sign on this side too. I hit her a little high. As you notice in the video, she ducked real hard. Come out a little closer on the other side. I must have still got both the lungs. Got all my stuff here, getting ready to pack her out. Alright, I got her all quartered up. So this is what my Everly pack looks like after I get it filled up. I basically put all the meat inside of the duffel bag in the middle and then re-put my stuff on the outside like I normally do. So all the meat's inside here in bags in the duffel, and I just stack my sticks and platform back on the outside like I would when it's empty. So that's what I got going on here. This is a nice cloudy day. It's not too hot out here. It's a little breeze. She ran in this little pine flat.
All right, guys, so that's it. First deer video of the season. We're starting this thing off in freaking June, July. So I'm excited to get this thing rolling. We've got a bunch of gear videos coming your way. We've got hunts coming your way. Brett and I are going to be doing a lot of filming together this year. In fact, we've got a little bit of a side bet going to see who gets the first deer. And I get the upper hand because I hunt Georgia. And so if I kill a deer from the ground with a bow before he does, he has to give me his ghillie suit that he made. which hopefully he's going to do a video for you guys on. And vice versa, I have to give him my ghillie suit if he does it before me. So stay tuned. A rivalry has begun. A friendship has gotten even stronger. And there's going to be some really cool collaborative content coming out in the coming weeks. So if you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe, tell somebody about the channel, leave a comment below, giving Brett some kudos for getting this on film. It's not easy. I've only done it a couple times, as you guys well know. And yeah, we'll see you next time.